Hey everybody, welcome to that vinyl channel. I am that vinyl guy Boz. So in this video, I'm going to be showing some records that a few records that got in the mail in the last few weeks, and a bunch of records that I've played over the last month. So I'm going to go ahead and get started here. Hope you're doing well, Adrian. So one of the records that I picked up, really interesting, is this one right here, which is 50th anniversary. So it says here, the album of the soundtrack of the trailer of the film of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. So it's the 50th anniversary of that movie, so that they put out an anniversary of the soundtrack. So the back side is upside down, and that is my dog Bruce barking in the background. So always like to make an entrance. So pretty interesting on this. It says here, warning, this record can only be played once. So I'm not really sure why that is. Of course, it's Monty Python. What do you expect? So it says it's a senior executive version, which is basically what the original soundtrack was also named. And so I heard this soundtrack a long time ago, but I never owned it, so I wanted to pick it up and pick up the 50th anniversary edition. And this one is on gold vinyl. I'm not going to open it for you, but I'm going to put it on the side here. And hey, Tara. Hey, Tara Birdie, how you doing tonight? So I also picked up this one here, which is really cool. So I'm a big fan of the Police and Sting. So this is Sting. This is Sting, the best of 25 years. So it's the greatest hits of Sting. A bunch of songs that he's put out. I've loved Somebody Set Them Free. We'll Be Together. If you ever lose if I ever lose my faith in you, songs like that, Message in a Bottle. So but pretty cool. It's a double LP, so I'm looking forward to seeing that, to playing that. Let's see what else we have here. So I picked this one up. So this is the Electric Prunes. Not familiar with them. They're like a psychedelic band from the 1960s, and this is a reissue. So this is on a list of the 100 greatest albums you've never heard. It's on this Enemies list, that list, and cut from original analog tapes. And so 500 copies on Sangria vinyl. So, but I do like the Electric Prunes. I do have a couple other albums of theirs, OG pressings, but I didn't have this, so I figured I'd pick it up as a reissue. So, big Police fan, yeah, me too. Let's see if we can highlight that. Yep, big Police fan. Oh yeah, I love the Police. Awesome. So we have, what else we have here? They just came this out. This is another 40th anniversary edition. This is the 40th anniversary David Bowie's and Mick Jagger's cover of Dancing in the Street, put out on a white vinyl. This is a 12-inch single. I don't know if it's 33 or 45. It does say on here on the hype sticker, it says 30% of the sale price of this product will be donated to the Band Aid Charitable Trust. So that's cool. So yeah, I'm a big fan of this version of Dancing on the Street. I'm actually a big fan of the song Dancing on the Street. I must have 30, I would maybe 20, at least 20, if not more, different versions of Dancing in the Street on 45 by all kind of bands. Some of them obscure you never heard of. all different versions: a soul version, a disco version, a reggae version. It's just all these different versions. But yeah, good song. So we have that one. And Tara Birdie said that she's also a Police fan. I believe that's what she's saying here. So awesome. Yep. And we have also picked up a Booker T and the MGs. And this is Soul Dressing. So this is another reissue, originally released in 1965, cut from the analog master tapes, and 500 copies on sky blue swirl vinyl. And this is a mono issue of it. So big fan of Booker T and the MGs. Great band. So wanted to pick that up. We have Joe Perry. Now, he is the lead guitarist, I believe, from Aerosmith. And I believe Aerosmith. I'm almost positive Aerosmith, right? Yeah. But anyways, so he put out an album and called Switzerland Manifesto MK2. So that's what that looks like. So pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Aerosmith. And this is a Newbury Comic exclusive on red and white scroll vinyl. So we have that. And we have Tara Bird here. The different versions of songs is the main reason why I love vinyl, plus the artwork. And yeah, I know, it's like, especially when you collect 45s, you'd be surprised just how many versions get released on 45s that they send to radio stations hoping someone will pick it up, especially covers of songs. I have several covers of Under the Boardwalk that most people have never heard of. Sometimes covers of songs do, end up back on the radio and become hits, but a lot of times they don't. But they're hoping. So, yep. So highlight that. You have different versions of the songs. Oh, definitely. I agree with that. So we have, last but not least, and this came in the mail today. I'm a huge fan of Jethro Tull. This is a FM radio broadcast from, does it say here? I know what it's from. It's from, I forget. It is a classic European live radio broadcast. Jethro Tull. It's called Watching Us, Watching Them. So it's just a live concert performed in 1982. So that's the back of it. If I want to take a look at the track listing. But big fan of Jethro Tull, so I wanted to pick that up. So that's all the new stuff I've got in. I figured I'd go ahead and share that with y'all. And now I'm going to show the records that I played over the last month. We have, this is interesting. So I picked this up, and I got a bunch of records out of a dollar bin, actually 50 cents, because they had a sale on all the dollar bin records, 50 cents a piece. And I picked this one up. And I didn't know much about it. It's the Velvet Underground, and I know that of another Velvet Underground album, and that's an OG pressing that's very valuable. So I was very curious about this. It looked to be, and it appeared to be an OG pressing. It's on this blue Verve label, but I picked it up for 50 cents. I figured, you know what, I'm gonna see what this is. And I'm not that familiar with their music, but this is White Light, White Heat from 1968. So after I brought it home, I researched it and come to find out that it's an original 1968 East Coast pressing, pressed in New Jersey. I played it. The side A is in VG plus shape. Side B is closer to VG shape. The cover is not in bad shape at all. It's definitely not in mint, but it's not that bad. And the condition that this is, it would go between $50 to $70. So I think I did pretty good getting it for 50 cents. So that was cool. Hey, Chris, how you doing tonight? Good to see you. So yeah, so that was a very interesting pickup there for 50 cents. Pick this one up too. This is interesting. This is a band called Checkered Past, and they spell checkered Chequered. So this is a radio station copy. It even says Merry Christmas from the radio station. But this is just a mainstream rock band. I think, I forgot the year. Is it printed on here? I'm not going to be able to see that, but I think it's from 83 or 84. So, but it was a really, really great listen. And I'm glad I picked that up. And we have Victory, which is a glam metal band. This one is from 1987. I have another Victory album as well. That I think's from earlier, maybe 85. But this one's called Hungry Hearts. And a lot of people call them a clone of Poison. So, which is not bad because Poison is a great group. So, you know, and Poison is a glam metal as well. But this is on the Rampage label. So, but it was a really great album. So I played that. It's good to see you there, Chris. Are you staying out of trouble? So here's another one that I got earlier in the year, but I just got around to playing it. This is a reissue golden earring on white vinyl. Music on vinyl release. It's Keeper of the Flame. So limited edition, 1,500 copies, individually numbered, featuring the hit single "Turn the World Around." So 180 gram. But I do like a golden earring. I probably have 3 or 4 other albums. So, oh yeah. Yeah, I got this with one of the albums. I forget which one from the Kiss store. I think it was Unmasked. Yeah, so for Unmasked, they wouldn't just sell you the album, you know, they forced you to buy the shirt, so which jacks up the price. But if you want it, you know, because you got to pay for it. Here's an album that I picked up a couple weeks ago out of another dollar bin, but it plays like mint. It's very cool. But this is Funny Bones. 18 hits, 18 stars. Ronco presents. This has just kooky, funny songs from the late 60s, early 70s. Alley Oop, Life as a Rock, The Radio Rolled Me, Harry the Hairy Ape, Mr. Custard, Disco Duck, Dinner with Drac, The Name Game, and songs like that. But it was a fun listen. It's on the Ronco label. So if you're not familiar with Ronco, there were pretty much like KTEL. So sold records on TV. So yeah. So he's saying, yep, he's staying out of trouble, and he loves the T-shirt. Oh yeah. So of course, last month was Halloween, so I played a lot of Halloween records. I'm not going to show you all of them. I'm showing you some. This is an interesting one here. So this is called a Flimpenstein, and it kind of looks like, yep. Anybody remember that commercial on TV? Yeah, I do too. So this is called Flippenstein, and if you look at the cover here, I mean, it looks like it's supposed to be Halloween, right? You see these monsters. Here's a monster here playing a saxophone. You got a werewolf. You got ghosts in the background and bats and this scary looking house, right? But this is actually a jazz band, okay? And Flip Phillips, I guess, is the one of the lead guys in this, or maybe a director of the band. But it's not Halloween music. It's just jazz music. It's just straight up jazz music. Nothing scary. Nothing Halloween that makes you think of Halloween, except the cover. So I guess that they try to cash in on the Halloween theme. But saying that though, it is a good jazz album. It shows some of the guys in the band on the back here. If you want to take a look at that, you got Flip and Lou and Butch and Mike. So yeah, it's a good jazz album. So it's interesting how they did it like that to make it look like a Halloween album. Robert Plant put out a new album, Rhythm and Blues. So really, really good album actually. So I believe it's covers of I think they're covers. Maybe not. No, take it back. I don't think they're covers, but there are rhythm and blues R&B. So it's definitely the R&B sound. But it's a good album. It's a double LP. So it's a gatefold. Let me get the gatefold out and show you that. So and there's a hype sticker, limited edition, first time on vinyl. The P and the C here are 2025, so it's interesting. It says first time on vinyl, but I think this is was put out maybe earlier. But anyways, have that over here. Make sure I'm caught up here. Okay, we have of course another Halloween one. Songs Our Mummy Taught Us. Songs Our Mummy Taught Us. So bring the hype sticker up. You can see it. 1950, is it 59? 1959 classic featuring all these songs. So it's put out by this guy called Bob McFadden and Dio something. And okay, Bob McFadden and Door, and it's put out on this orange, yellowish and orange marble vinyl. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool Halloween album. 10-3 started getting into their albums. Unfortunately, only their first 4 are available on vinyl. And the 4th one is rather expensive to get on vinyl. All the rest are on CD. I think this is their 3rd one. So, or no, Eden Alley. I think it's their 2nd one actually. So I think this is their 2nd album. But 10-3 is a really great band. So oh, Roddy McDowell. I did not know that. So we have Funny Bones was repackaged 18 Funny Tunes for UK. Cool. With Funny Bones LP inside. And we have, fun fact, Door is Rod Reverse, aka Roddy McDonald. Cool. So Roddy McDowell. Yeah, I know him. He was on yeah, I know him. I was so accustomed to seeing Malcolm McDowell's name, but that's Roddy McDowell. Yeah. So, anyways, but 10-3, really great album. Yeah, I really like Roddy McDowell. He's a really great actor. He was in that movie Overboard. He played the butler. So I didn't know that. I appreciate you telling me. So this is another one I got, our dollar bin for 50 cents, and I played it. No, Clockwork Orange was Malcolm McDowell, right? Was it Roddy McDowell? No, Malcolm McDowell was in Clockwork Orange, unless I'm getting my McDowell's mixed up, which could be because I'm old and I have dyslexia and I get confused sometimes. But I thought it was Malcolm McDowell was in A Clockwork Orange. So I don't know. Anyways, I'm sure y'all can correct me. But anyways, more knockers up. This is a comedy album, Rusty Warren. So this is a adult comedy party album. So it's really good. I have a bunch of her albums. All of them are really great and funny. So who did A Clockwork Orange? A Clockwork Orange. Now you got me wanting to look it up. Orange is it going to tell me the people that were in it? Yeah, Malcolm McDowell. So yeah, so Roddy McDowell is so that's Roddy McDowell. I guess you can't see it; it's too bright. Oh well, I tried. maybe that's a better picture. Still can't see it, man. All right, never mind. Moving on. Yeah, he's a different actor. So we have the best of Cookie Monster. So I picked this up recently in a dig for a few dollars. When I was a kid, Cookie Monster was my favorite Sesame Street character. So it was actually in really nice shape. It's very cool to get these children's records in really good shape because, and the covers are in really nice shape as well. But it's really nice to get these children's records in good shape because, like with me, when I was a kid, my parents bought me records and just, and I had a cheap, Fisher Price or whatever record player I had in the room, and we play them on those record players and basically tear up the records, destroy them after a while. So so it's cool whenever you get some kids records in good shape because it means that that someone took care of it. So anyways, but this has of course the song C is for Cookie. Okay, and it's not going down again. Funny making a video for C is for Cookie. Are you? Awesome. Can't be Rusty Warren. Yep. I agree. So yeah, awesome. So now that I'm caught up with that. She's saying hello. Just getting caught up on the chat. Okay, so this is a now sometimes what I'll do is I'll go, there are some groups out there that gives you deals on vinyl, and sometimes on Amazon they'll have records as cheap as $5 or $6. And so this one, I think this was $7 I picked it up at. But this is a band called the band is called the band Camino. That's the name of the group. And the name of the album is Never Always. It was issued on this Apple Red vinyl. It's actually a really great band, alternative rock. But I really like the lyrics. I really like their style. And so I figured for the $7 or $8 I paid for, it's definitely worth it. And I got introduced to a new band. So all good there. So, what kind of video are you making? Are you making a video about Sesame Street or about the Muppets, or just curious? So this is another one I picked up recently. I always wanted this. Came out I think around '83 or '84, and I have like 2 or 3 other albums by them, earlier ones. This is the Fabulous Thunderbirds. I think I have two earlier ones and one recent one, but this one I never have. Tough Enough. So so this one was the first one that they really pushed for commercialization of the music, and it paid off because they got some hits off of it. So, but it's a really great album. And for those of you who know Men at Work from the '80s, Men at Work, this is Colin Hay. He's the lead singer from the band Men at Work, and this is called Colin Hay Man at Work. And he signed this album, so you see right there, it's got a signature on it. And this is actually volume 2. I also have volume 1, but volume 1 came out about 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago. This one just came out recently. So, but it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it a lot. He redid 1 or 2 of the songs from Men at Work. And he Blue for You is one of them, and I thought he did 2 of them. Here in My Hometown, I think that's another one he did. So yeah, it was really good. So it was put out on green vinyl. So very, very cool. Love this kind of stuff here. Star Wars. This is Wonderland Records, which is like a children's label similar to like Peter Pan Records. Theme from Star Wars. So they just redid a bunch of these things. As a matter of fact, it has Star Trek, Bionic Woman, The $6 Million Man, Superman to 2001, A Space Odyssey, and et cetera, and et cetera. It just covers of all the themes. But I really like this kind of record a lot because I'm a big sci-fi freak. So I enjoy listening to all different variants of these themes. So so we have I ripped the song to put in the CD compilation for the road. Imagine this and say that's true. That's true. You know, they're listening to some metal music. All of a sudden, you know, Cecil Cookie comes on and they go, "What happened?" You know. So that's pretty cool. Had to tell me how that worked out. So this is another one I played. So this is 38 Special. They just put this out recently. It's called Milestone. So it's a really, really great record. It's put out on this red and orange vinyl. Colored vinyl. Here's the back of it. I'll turn it over so you can see it outside of the plastic and show you the inside cover. Really cool. So big fan of 38 Special. This is actually a really great album. It's a little bit harder than typically with 38 Special from what I remember them by. But it's good. So it's not too hard though, but it's definitely a little harder than most things I've heard from 38 Special. That's a really great album. We have Gamma 2, which is a band put together by Ronnie Montrose. When he quit Montrose, he formed this band, Gamma, and they had Gamma 1, Gamma 2, Gamma 3, that they put out 3 albums. So this is a recent pickup, so I wanted to play it. But yeah, it's on the Electra label. OG pressing. I think this is 81. I think this is 80, maybe 80 or 81. I think the first one, Gamma 1, was in 79 or 80. So it's around that time frame, around 79 or 80, 81, and 80. And the Gamma 3, I think, was 83. So, anyways, good stuff. Just good mainstream rock music. We have Sly Fox, Let's Go All the Way. So big song for them. So I wanted to do a video that I may still do eventually, but I wanted to show some records from the 1980s that still have not seen an official CD release. So, and this is one of those records. Yeah, this record never seen an official release on CD, even though this came out. I think this came out in '84, actually, if I remember right. But if you do a figure, if it came out in '84, somebody would have put it on a CD, but has not seen an official release on CD. What else we have here? Pick this one up here. This is another one of those Amazon ones that I saw that was inexpensive, like $7 or $8. But you know what? I like Darius Rucker. So he was with Hootie and the Blowfish. So this one is called Carolyn's Boy. So new studio album with 14 new tracks. So a little bit on the country rock side, this is, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. So there's a picture of him on the back cover. So, but yeah, it was a really great album. I enjoyed it a lot. So I like Hootie and the Blowfish, and I like this album. So Darius Rucker, there you are. Up here. What else we got here? We got Rolling Stones. You know, the Rolling Stones has got like, what, 35, 40, 30, 40, I don't know, a lot of studio albums. That's a lot for any band. So, and I do not have all their studio albums. So anytime I get a chance to pick up another one that I don't have, because one day I like to have all their studio albums, but I didn't have this one, so I picked it up recently. Rolling Stones, Made in the Shade. So it has brown sugar on it, and Tumbling Dice. Yeah. So, but it's pretty great. I like the Rolling Stones a lot. So, but it's OG pressing. So, very cool. This one was very cool. So this one is called The Immediate Family, Skin in the Game. So this is a blues rock band, and this is put out on this blue vinyl. So let me take it out. It's a gatefold, but it's really good. It's a newer band. So there's this up here. I'm going to show you the gatefold. But again, that's what it looks like. That's the track listing if you want to see it. But kind of a little bit like what did I do? The Fabulous Thunderbirds. So it's that kind of music. But yeah, it's pretty good. And that's the inside. So, but it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot. Again, that's The Immediate Family, Skin in the Game. Double LP. Check it out. If you like that kind of sound, like Thorogood as well, that kind of sound. So, of course, more Halloween stuff. Rockin' Nightmares. Great album. I picked this up last year for Halloween, so I played it again this year. So it's a UK pressing, but it has a bunch of songs, garage band songs of Halloween songs. So it's really well done. So that's the back of it. Let's see. Immediate Family were all former members of the section. Oh, the Wrecking Crew. Oh, wow. Yeah. I just died in your arms tonight. Isn't that the Wrecking Crew? I believe so. So I think I have their album. At least one album by them. So we have Riot, which is a metal band. This is a Canadian copy. I don't know if it says Born in America. even though it's a Canadian copy. I can tell it's Canadian copy right away because it has this label quality. Quality is a Canadian label, so definitely pressed. Well, it says it has a New York address on it, but I know maybe it's a different quality. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, metal band. I think this is from the 1990s. So Quality Records of America. Okay, so not Canadian. So I guess Quality has an American, or had an American outlet too. So, but really great metal album. So we're gonna put it up here. Read it. He's saying immediate family were all former members of the Section, which I'm not familiar with. Successor session guys of the Wrecking Crew from the early '70s. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew were. I knew them, and the Wrecking Crew is from the '80s. The one that I know of. So they may have put stuff out in the '70s and the '80s. But we have. Make sure I got this down. I picked this up a little while ago. I'm a big fan of Toto. So I already had this in OG pressing, but this is the Record Store Day Essential on blood red vinyl. So if you can see the color of the vinyl, it's blood red vinyl. But it sounded pretty good actually. So I have several of these RSD Essential albums. So they don't put them out for Record Store Day only. They put them out all year round. So I'm not sure, how the RSD Essential plays in the Record Store Day. But anyways, cool stuff. But that's Toto 4. So this has the biggest hit on it, Africa. So yeah. Here's one here. This is a new one by Smokey Robinson. Smokey Robinson is still alive and well, putting out albums. This is a new album by him. It came out this year, called What the World Needs Now. So it's just a bunch of covers of songs that promote love and cheeriness and stuff like that. So released on a gray vinyl. But some of let me open it up here and get to some of the songs off of this. But it's oh yeah, some of the songs I think are original. I think it's half covers and half originals. But we have Lean on Me, which of course is original. What the World Needs Now, Everything is Beautiful is a cover. What a Wonderful World is a cover. So like I said, I think about half this album is covers and half the album is original work. But it's really, really great. I do like Smokey Robinson. So that's it. Oh, I'm thinking of the Cutting Crew. You're right. You're right. I apologize. I am corrected. So yes, I'm thinking of the Cutting Crew. Okay. Sorry about that. Thank you for correcting me. Another Halloween album that I played. Of course, all these are records I played in October. October is Halloween, so that's why I'm showing these now, just a week after Halloween. But this is a reissue, really cool reissue. I think this is from 1965 or so, and they put it out on this red and black vinyl. Pretty, pretty cool. But it's called The Monsters Speak. So it's just one side has an interview with Frankenstein's monster, and the other side has a interview with Count Dracula. So it's comedy. So it's pretty good. Have that. Frozen Ghost. So I posted out and played it because I wanted to hear. It's a good album. It's from the 90s, early 90s, or is it 80s? Okay, 87. So the 87. It's a mainstream rock band. They put out a couple albums. I wanted to hear it again because I picked up a copy out of a dollar bin that looked like it had never been played. So I brought it home, and I'm gonna send it to VCLT. Matter of fact, I should have sent it out last week, but I've been so busy, I haven't had time. So I'm gonna try to get it out this weekend to him. But because I know that he would appreciate it. But anyways, I wanted to play my copy because I hadn't heard it in a while. But Frozen Ghost, really, really great album. We have The Call, Modern Romans, 1983, another one of these albums that has never seen an official CD release. So this album has never been officially released on CD, even though it came out in 1983. So, but this has there might be one-hit wonders, but it has And the Walls Came Down, which was a big hit for them. So, but I guess you had to be around in the 80s because I don't think they really play it that much anymore. But it was a big hit for them, and it's a good album. Yeah, this one is both. Matter of fact, this one and the other one too. I believe I can get up real fast and grab it. I think they're both. Let me see if they're both. Let me go over here and get his copy. So we have my copy and his copy. Again, I can't believe I found it for a dollar on a dollar bin because I know I paid more a lot. I paid more than a dollar for my copy. But anyways, yeah, it's Atlantic in the U.S. It's the U.S. pressing. So matter of fact, oh, this is a Columbia House copy. So it was pressed by Columbia House, and his copy I think is the same. Let me take it out. Yep, same label. Does also say Columbia House, manufactured by Columbia House. So yeah, so it's the same record. Again, I got it for a dollar. It looked unplayed. So like I said, I knew somebody who would enjoy this, so I picked it up for him, and I need to get it out and mail to him. Anyways, so yeah. Yeah, a lot of Warner Brothers or Elektra, Atlantic, Elektra, all those were pressed by WEA in Canada. So yes, we have Booker T and the MGs. Is it too early for Christmas? I say not. This is a reissue, The Christmas Spirit. This is on this for the 75th anniversary of Atlantic. It was pressed on clear vinyl. So pretty cool. I'm a big fan of Booker T and the MGs. I know I showed you one of their albums earlier. And we have Spook Rock. So, which is just a bunch of songs that are kind of Halloween themed: Monster Mash, Werewolves of London, Devil Inside. Oh, there's an Electric Prunes song on this as well. I had too much. I had too much to dream last night. So it has Spooky on it, Hypnotized, Welcome to My Nightmare, Alice Cooper. So it just it was pressed on orange vinyl. It's just Halloween themed rock songs. So compilation. It's the cover is actually glow in the dark, so it's pretty cool. Getting down the last few here, we have Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Let Me Up, I've Had Enough. Recent reissue. So on MCA label. I'm a big fan of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. I didn't have this album, so I decided to go and pick it up. And we're getting down to the last couple here. 3 left. We have Deep Purple. Big fan of Deep Purple. This is the greatest hits. Yep. The album is called "When We Rock, We Rock, and When We Roll, We Roll." So it has Kentucky Woman, um, Woman from Tokyo, a live version of it, Hush, Smoke on the Water, Highway Star Live, a live copy of that. So, but it's a really, really great album. So we got that one. I have another, again, last month was Halloween, so I played Halloween albums. But this is another reissue, Dracula's Deuce. Um, Monstrous vocals and instrumentals by the Ghouls. First reissue, Beach Boys and Birds collaborator Gary Usher's legendary 1964 Hot Rod classic. That's what it says on the hype sticker. But yeah, it was put out on this burnt orange marble vinyl. Pretty cool. It was a really great listen, so I really enjoyed this. It took some songs like some the Beach Boys and the Bird songs, and they redid them in a Halloween theme or style. So it's pretty cool. So, anyways, I'll show you the back of it. A really great album. And last but not least, we got the last one. So King Cobra, which is I think they started in the 80s, I believe. I have two other albums, but this is a recent. I think this came out around 2023. So this was issued on this black and gray marble vinyl. Really great coloring there. So it's called We Are Warriors. It's really good though. It's metal, but it's really good. So they're like a glam metal band. So King Cobra, and you see the hype sticker there, limited edition on spotted vinyl. So pretty cool. Yeah, so that's pretty much all of the records that I played last month. So, anybody have anything going on for November? Any big plans? Anything that you picked up that you want to talk about? And I know there's a lag here too, so it makes it hard to have a discussion. But I'm still curious if you picked up any records that you really liked last month. Some cool pickups. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Awesome. All right, so let me go ahead and if somebody wants to come up to the panel. Oh, yeah, I gotcha. Let me see if I can do this, because this is, bring this up, invite a guest, copy. So I want to put this in the chat room if anybody wants to come up and chat for a few minutes. There's the link. But yeah, I really appreciate you. See, we have nice stuff, boss. Thanks, Adrian. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed the Meatloaf album. Everybody should have a copy of Bad Out of Hell. Everybody should have a copy of Bad Out of Hell. They really should. So, at least that's what I think. Dickie Goodman LP, 2 up 345s. Yeah, I have a lot of Dickie Goodman. I probably have, I want to say I have every Dickie Goodman 45 that he put out, and including some of his obscure ones too. So I'm a collector of Dickie Goodman, and have 2 of his albums, and well, maybe 3 of his albums. And but yeah, he's an awesome performer. So the only one I don't have that I want to get for Dickie Goodman is Jaws on the there's a UK pressing of Jaws on, I forget the label. I have Jaws. I have it on two different labels already from the US though. I think they're different color labels, but the US pressings. But the UK one is on a different label, and I can't think of the label right now. But yeah, I love Dickie. So we want to go ahead and add Chris here. Bring him up.
Hey mate, you right?
Good. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. Guess what I've been listening to?
I can't guess. Bad out of hell. Yep.
This is brilliant.
Oh
Brought,
yeah.
brought back so
Oh,
many memories.
let me do that. There we go. Yeah.
Brought back so many good memories. Like you forget how good this guy was.
Oh, it's
Like
amazing. Yeah, I have his entire discography, but not on vinyl because some of them weren't released on vinyl, unfortunately. But
so,
yeah,
this has gone from your record room to my record room
yep.
in Wales and Tenby.
Oh yeah. Oh
So
yeah.
next week I'm going to the post office because they said they got the all clear now. So I'm gonna send you some stereophonics.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. We have Adrian here saying that Meatloaf rocks. Meatloaf definitely rocks. So so his very last album was definitely different because it had both women on the album singing that through his career he had a couple different women on different albums, but never on the same album. But on his very last album, he brought both women on board. So they're singing different parts on the album. So if you look at the cover, you can see their name, both names are on there, which I kind of like was taken back a little bit. What he got both of these uh, female singers on there, so that was cool.
Very cool, very cool. So have you got any pre-orders coming up?
I ordered the new Wolfgang Van Halen.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he has a new one coming out. I think that's going to be in about 4 or 5 days, actually.
Okay.
So, but that's the only outstanding pre-order I have right now. How about you?
Well, I did pre-order the Bruce Springsteen Nebraska '82,
Okay.
but HMV in the UK decided to cancel my order and now we're out of stock. So
No, it was still available on their website at least a couple weeks ago. It's not available on his website anymore.
not to ship. He will not ship to the UK.
UK, gotcha. Yeah, right. Yeah.
It'll ship to Canada. It'll ship to America. It will not ship to the UK, probably because the cost of shipping.
I thought I saw a copy on Juno, maybe.
Right.
Now Juno's in the UK.
Yeah. I'll wait for it. It may come down in price. It might come back off Amazon because at this present moment in time, it was getting released for like 89 pounds, which works out about $95, I think, if you translate it into. But on Amazon at the moment, it's going for £160.
Yeah.
So I'm
Well,
like, no,
yeah, on his website it was going for 129.
yeah.
So yeah.
It's
So
just it's the way I look at that. I think, yeah, I really do want it, but then I could get 3 or 4 records for the price of what they're asking.
exactly. So yep, I gotcha.
So Saturday, I'm going to watch a gig. If you haven't checked out this band, I recommend everybody in the chat to check them out. They're called Sunday 1994.
Sunday, 1994.
Sunday 1994.
Okay.
They sound very 80s kind of music. Lead singer, she's female.
Mhm.
My mate Jeff, who I've had on the live stream before, who's got his own radio show. We're gonna do an interview with her, so I may
Oh,
do a
nice.
video.
Nice.
So that's
Sweet.
that's coming up. And then next week, gonna watch The Offspring. Um, and then December got Brian Adams.
Oh,
So
nice. Yeah, good.
this is
Now
gonna be
I have
busy.
two albums by a band just called 1994, and they're from the 80s.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the same group or not.
Now Richard from the Richard Vinyl Tap House put me onto this band, and
Okay,
they are absolutely amazing. Yeah, I don't describe them, to be honest. You just gotta give it a stream, check it out, have a look
yeah,
on YouTube.
cool. Oh,
Sorry. The other half was trying to ring me. Stained glass window is pretty cool.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'll give it a listen. Awesome. So the only other thing I got, which was matter of fact, I'm gonna get up a second and show it to you over here. And I wasn't planning on showing it, but yeah, there you go way over here and grab it. I got got a really good price on it because it was already open. Everybody else is selling new ones. So this guy said that it was open but unplayed. But oh, you got what happened to you? Maybe because there you go.
Yeah, my phone started ringing and it just went off.
Okay, no problem. So yeah, I'm gonna bring this up here like this. I didn't want to do that. Let me see if I can figure this out. There you are. But yeah, just for a minute. But yeah, I picked this up. This is the MoFi Ultra Disc One Step Van Halen 2.
Wow.
So yeah, numbered. This one is number 446 of 7,500. So that's a pretty low number. But yeah, I got it for a lot less than what it was going for brand new. And came with this booklet. Pretty cool.
I have to ask the question that everybody wants to know at this point.
Yeah.
How does it sound?
Haven't played it yet.
Right. Okay.
So I need to though. But it's 2 LPs. I think it's pressed single sided. So I think aren't the one. Yeah. So the one steps are pressed single sided.
All right. Okay.
So they separate the side A on one disc and then the side B on the second disc. So so you can see here, that's the track listing if you can see it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, cool. I'm looking forward to this too. There's definitely one I was looking for getting, but definitely a little pricey for me. But since I found somebody selling a one that he said that was open but not played, I figured, you know what? I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So it's also at 45 RPM.
Okay.
So it's pressed at 45 RPM, and I believe they're single sided. So, yep, very cool. Van Halen 2. It's the only Van Halen album I don't have. I don't have an OG pressing or a reissue of Van Halen 2. So that's my opportunity to go ahead and get a copy of it. Very cool.
Cool. Yeah, very cool. The guy that you've ordered the new album off, the son of Van Halen.
Oh yeah. Wolfgang Van Halen.
I seen him live. There was a Taylor Hawkins tribute show in Wembley, and he was amazing on the guitar.
Oh, was he really?
Yeah, he's brilliant. Really, really good. Really talented youngster. I say youngster, but yeah, he's pretty good.
On his albums, he does all the instruments himself.
Oh, really? He plays everything then and records it.
Everything. Now, of course, live he can't do that because he can't do that. But on his studio albums, yeah, he plays all the instruments.
Cool.
Of course, not at the same time.
Well, yeah, he's not Bob Dylan, is he?
No, he's got to go in here. No. But I'm assuming he's recording one and then recording the next, and putting it all together. Yeah, but yeah, he's really good. I really like him a lot. And this album is going to be called The End. So I don't know what that means. Why he named it The End is kind of an interesting name for. His career is just getting started. So why is he going to name the album The End?
Unless he's going to start a group, or if he's going to go on tour with Van Halen.
Or unless I'm wrong because I'm old and my memory is not what it used to be. But I'm almost positive that that's what it's called. I can bring up Amazon real fast to go into my cart because I pre-ordered it from Amazon. And The End, arriving November 14th. So, yep. And he no longer has the WF, the the WVH on it
Yeah.
anymore. It's just Mammoth.
Right.
Before it said Mammoth WVH. Now it just says Mammoth. So yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I got the black vinyl version. I mean, I could have. It was $22 for the black vinyl version. I could have spent 30 or 40, $50 and got the fancy color versions that are out there. But for that album, I'm just fine getting it on the black vinyl.
There's so many variants.
I know. You're telling me. So yeah, that's what my wife says. My wife says, that's how they make their money. All you have to do is put it on another color, and you buy another copy of it.
Yeah, we got like you got like Oasis and Taylor Swift now. They got like 30,000 different variants
Oh
that you could
yeah.
buy, and it's just yeah.
No, although I'd have to say though, they put Beetlejuice out on another variant on a pink and purple vinyl. And even though I have the OG version, a glow in the dark version, now I have the pink and purple version. But I love Beetlejuice. That's my favorite movie. Well, not the top favorite movie, but definitely up in the top 20. Beetlejuice. I love Beetlejuice. So yeah. So when they put it out on pink and purple vinyl, I'm like going, what? Had to pick it up.
The Goonies one you sent me is epic.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Now the one I showed before that you went Oogle for was a score, but I got you the soundtrack. I figured that you probably appreciate the soundtrack more than the score, anyways. So, but yeah.
You know me so well, boss.
So yeah, I'm like, oh yeah, just get that for you. So yeah, I'm just very happy that all those worked out. How was the 805? That was a little bit. It was a spare copy of that. I figured I'd just throw it in there and give it to you. Thank you.
I haven't listened to that one yet because I was in the process last night of cleaning them.
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
I was in the process of cleaning them, and then I was on a live stream with Rob last night with the lads. Um, so yeah, I haven't had a chance today. And
That's fine. It's a synth pop band. So
okay, I will check it out this weekend when I get a
yeah,
chance. I will,
yeah,
yeah,
no
definitely.
problem.
But the ones I went to straight away were obviously Meatloaf. I had to pick the Meatloaf, cleaned it straight away. Right, let's have play this. Then obviously the Goonies, and
Yep.
then Liz's kid Alid. He was like, "What's the Goonies?" I'm like, "Let me educate you. Come here, come here." And then I put the trailer on for him, and he was like, what's wrong with that guy's head?"
I know exactly. Well, it's
But he,
awesome because this year was the anniversary. Like 40 was it the 35th or 40th anniversary? Something like that.
I feel old now. I remember watching
Yeah.
that when I was a kid.
So they brought it back out in the theater here. So like in January. So my wife and I went and saw it in the theater.
That makes me feel old now because I remember watching that when I was a kid, thinking, "Oh yeah, okay."
Egghead. Yeah. Variants are comical. Yeah.
Oh,
And we have Egghead. Yes. So yeah, but yep, I'm glad that worked out for you. So, but I do plan on having you back on here sometime soon, and probably it would probably be. I might go ahead and take the Sunday off on. Let me see the dates. On the 30th of November.
yeah, because I like I said, I'm going to take a little break now over kind
Oh,
of
okay. Gotcha.
because work. What's happened now is work have said, "Can you work Sundays?"
Oh,
Kind of like you. So it's gonna.
cool. That's cool.
We could probably do a midweek one. I could
Yeah.
probably do a midweek one at some point with you, and we can
Yeah.
come up with an idea or something and go
Yeah.
from there. So
Awesome. Yeah.
yeah,
But I still plan on being on one of your Sunday ones when you get back to Sundays.
yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolutely. We'll get you on the with a big panel.
That's it. That's it. So yeah,
I
yeah,
think
definitely.
last week I did the Canadian special,
Yes, I saw that.
and there was 5 people in total, which
Yeah.
is hard
Yeah.
work.
Yeah.
It's you know what it's like. Trying to get one person on is hard enough, but like having 5 and trying to control the chat and
Oh, I
it's
know. I know.
It's,
You're like
so
going, you're going, what happened? What's over here? Who's over there? Who's over what? And it's like, and then start going like this, and you're like going, what's over here? What's going on over here? I get you. So yeah, it's not fun. So yep, yep. So yeah, definitely. We'll work on something midweek and come up with an idea.
yeah, I'll give you the. I'll have to find out. I won't find out now till Sunday what my shift pattern's going to be for next week because at the moment they're moving stuff around. So, like yesterday, I worked from 4 p.m. until 12 p.m.
Gotcha.
So it's. I'm not going to say what job I got, but it's quite important. So um, I can't. It's not one of the ones you can call in sick because it can affect most of
Yeah,
the British public. So
yeah.
yes,
I have to give them. I have to give them lots of lead time notice because
yeah,
work only on the weekend and there's two guys working. So it's like if one of us calls out, it's one guy, which is a lot on them. So yeah, so I try not to do that. So yeah,
cool,
definitely.
mate. Cool.
But I was thinking of something else too. I wanted to. I can't. It escaped me. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Next week, on Wednesday, I will be out of town. So Wednesday doesn't work for me next week.
That's fine.
So,
I'll do. I'll have a look at the planner, the schedule on Sunday evening, and then I'll send you a message saying these are the days I'm off, and
yeah,
then we can
cool.
go from there.
Sounds good. I got you got another phone call. I guess you got another phone call there. Well, I'll give him a minute to come back, but if not, then we'll go ahead and say goodnight. Oh, there he is. All right, he's back.
Yeah, sorry. Work is calling me. I've got to run, but I
No
enjoyed the
problem.
stream, and
All right,
we'll catch up in the week. All right.
definitely. All right, have a good
Cool.
night. All
Cheers,
right,
mate. Bye
later.
bye.
All right, guys. So I do want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I want to thank Warp Dog, the Record Hound, for his correcting me in several times. I do appreciate that and telling me facts I didn't know about. Awesome stuff. And of course, I always appreciate Adrian being here and Tora Birdie as well. So, but yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and say goodnight. And by the way, next week, just so you all know, um, it's tentative right now, but I think it's going to work out. I am bringing Mrs. Boz on. I'm bringing Mrs. Boz on as a guest, and it's probably going to be like off the cuff, and we're just going to talk about uh, how my vinyl collecting affects her, what she thinks about it, records that she likes. Just have a good old conversation, and hopefully get you all involved too. And but it's going to be great live. Bring her on. She's in the house in the next room, but I'm going to have her on the screen in her own little window. So, but yeah, that's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be it. So I do want to thank everybody for joining me tonight, and I'll see you all real soon. Okay,